Good evening and tonight, viewers. Three Roads Gaming with more Let's Play Omori. Last time, we beat up Sweetheart. And today, more real-world shenanigans. Which reminds me, I need to pull up my FAQ. There we are. Alright. Again, we have the option to ignore Kel. But we're not going to ignore Kel. Basically, it sets you on a different path. A real weird route, if you would. Alright, cool. Kel smells. No, you don't smell. Alright, before we advance, let's go in here and do some light tutoring. I think he's in here. Okay, cool. Sure. Alright, let's finish it. 7 plus 2 times 9 under PIMDOS is 25. Because 2 times 9 is 18. Add 7, you've got 25. 5x. Yeah, 5x squared. I'm doing the math in my head. I think parentheses before exponents. So... oh, Lord. What is x equal? Oh! Oh, 4 and negative 4, because... yes. That's where PIMDOS kind of mixes me up. I'm like, I know like multiplication before addition.
Multiply.
Yes.
Squaring it, whatever that x is, has to also multiply by itself.
Yes. Okay. Ugh, I hate that I have to go into a fandom wiki to look at this. What are the correct answers? This useless ass fandom wiki doesn't even give me the correct answers. Okay, let's see what Reddit has.
We don't have time to do actual math.
Alright, 7.103. There. Okay, then. That was more...
Not up to that. Yourself, right?
that was more involved than I thought. Alright, now I think we go over here. Because here's the... the day 2 tutoring is optional, by the way, but... I mean, I like helping people. Here we are, here's Joy. Sure. At least this one tends to be easier. Alright. Let's look at the worksheet. I think WT. Crawl. Slither would be moving forward on your belly, and walk would be, you know, walking. Alright, so we've done that. Now, next stop. Let's go to Other Mart. But before we go to the bakery, let's go to the candy store. Because here's Mincy. If you ever miss a Mincy encounter, you'll know, because instead of being able to talk to her, it'll just say, Mincy is diligently sketching away. Or if you never get her name the first time, it'll just say, the artist is diligently sketching away. Apparently she holds a grudge. Like, oh, you failed to talk to me that one time. Alright. So we've done that. Next we go to fix it. And fix it. Talk to this guy. Alright, now we're gonna go back to his house, now that he's, I guess, awakened Super Saiyan or whatever. I believe this... Or maybe it's this here house here. Okay, cool. He's got the Guy Fieri wardrobe and the Kenny Powers haircut. Ah, he finally did it. Oh man, now it's leaking even worse. Alright, cool, we got another seashell. If we get 3, then, well, we can make something of it. Alright then. That's really all we can do. But I do want to deliver pizzas real quick. And then I will, in between episodes, take the other jobs. Because you've already seen me try and... You've already seen me try and, swat flies. That's unchanged. And I think you can suss out what's going to happen when I, swap out tools. Skipping rocks. I could never skip rocks. Sandwiches. Those pizza restaurants usually have legit sandwiches, though. I don't know why, but they're always really good. Can't really have either thanks to the diabetes. But yeah, there was a little greasy pizza spot near my house that I grew up in, and they also did a bomb sandwich. Alright, cool. First, let's deliver some pizza. It's the same deal as before, but it's always fundamentally different. Fundamentally different things to look for. Okay, let's look at the notes. This pizza goes to the house that has the something in the yard and the tires in the yard. Okay, so we want tires in the yard. Tires in the yard. Grill in the yard, maybe? Okay, yes. A grill and tires. Delivering these pizzas reminds me of going out on mortgage inspection jobs with my parents, especially in rural areas where it's like, look for the weird mailbox. All right, look for the house that has the dog house and the dark brown door. That's dark brown, but I ain't seen no dog house. That's not dark brown. No doghouse there. That's a birdhouse. Doghouse, dark brown door. There was one, my mom and I tried to go to a family reunion once, and they lived out in the country, and we asked for their address, and they were just totally unable to answer that. So my dad was like, ask him what the mailbox looks like. Take this pizza to the house with the blue roof and the red flowers by the window. Hate these because I gotta go so far into the thing to check. Blue roof, red flowers by the window. Okay, that one next door ain't no blue roof. Let's see, this will let me... None of those had... Neither of those were blue. Trying to... That's blue. Ain't no red flowers in the window, though. There we are. I'm trying to look at two at a time, just so I can... see which is which. It's called efficiency. 10 out of 10. Alright, I'm going to go save at the park. And then I will call it an episode. Anyway, I'm going to swat some flies and rearrange some tools off screen, and then we will progress the plot. This has been Three Roads Gaming. Stay curious, never stop learning, and make sure to keep gaming.